Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to Byzantium here in EU4, where it is time to shout out those beautiful, those hallowed words. The words of war. God wills it. Deus Vult. Today is the day. We're attacking the Persians. And we're going to be fighting Hormuz in Georgia. Now, of course, unfortunately for us, Persia is kind of ridiculous. They get 10% morale of armies and 10% cavalry combat. They also took defensive ideas, so that's 25%. Land morale from that. They also get another 5% from Shia, so they're currently at 30% bonus land morale base, not including their prestige, which admittedly is only 11, and any other bonuses such as power projection that they may or may not have. Now, that being said, I'm pretty confident we do have a 1 tech advantage over them. Georgia is actually on par with tech with us, but Hormuz is at tech 16, and so we're not particularly scared of them. But for the time being, we're just going to take over Persia here, and our war goal is to show superiority. So we need to get 10% of the overall war score from our battles, and thankfully we get more war score from battles just by doing the Holy War Casus Belli. So no problems here. Let's do it. We're going to let a day pass, start moving our troops into the proper positions. It looks like most of the rebel problem for now has been assuaged, I guess would be a good word for it. So we'll start moving the troops into the proper positions. Now let's see how our troops fare. Let's see, we have more infantry, a little bit less cavalry, but a lot more artillery than their combined alliance. So I have a feeling, as my voice cracks, of course, as it does. Let's see, are Austria and France still fighting? Yeah, they are. But what is this war going on in Europe? Like, looks like Austria is having a big old brawl with Francie Pants here because he allied Utrecht? Brabant? Who? I think, okay, Brabant allied France, who then attacked Utrecht, who was defended by Austria, who is currently getting his teeth kicked in by the French. Oh dear. You know what? We're gonna let the Shirvani army deal with that. There's the Persian army, 41,000 troops. Can we intercept them in this province? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. We'll just block them at Yerevan. Get the game speed up a little bit. I would love if we could like beat them into one of these provinces. I think that would be just hilarious. We're gonna arrive on the 29th, but I don't know if that actually gives us like the advantage here. This army wouldn't reinforce for a week, but let's try it. Is he committing? I think this army's committing. Oh dear. It's like there's gonna be a slaughter in the mountains. So, unsurprisingly, because of their ridiculous morale bonus, the Persian morale is currently higher than ours, and they rolled a 9. Ow. Please stop. So even though they're taking a -1, oh, it's dry lands in that province, that's why they took the fight. Because Dark's an idiot. Of course. The ultimate battle rationale. Where's Serb? Where's he at? He's just chilling. He doesn't care. I don't want to fight. It's not my war. You kidding me? I do love that they have our dynasty and we have a Hunyadi on the throne. That is just absolutely hilarious to me. So we have like 10 million billion forts, but given that we're basically, you know, new kebab would be a great way to put it. But given that we own all the Ottomans' land, we're basically the Ottomans now, and so we're just rich as hell because we have tons of production, tons of tax, and tons of trade as well, all around. And it's just so easy, you know. All right, the siege of Shirvan is over. I always think of the introduction to those of you who have played it, to Total War Shogun 2. Where he's like, the reign of the old shogunate is over. I don't know why, it just gets me every time. So he's gonna get there on the 3rd of June. We'll get there on the 7th. Okay. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Byzantine. Fuck. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna chill. Keep sieging down those provinces, and all will be well. Maybe. I don't know. Look, we're currently winning. That's what matters. We're going to get 0.5 inflation for 50 admin. Why not? Which you may use to lower inflation, because we are at 5% now, but we'll see what happens. We may just use it for something else, you know, like coring the 10 billion provinces we're about to take. Alright, let's see if we can scare him off by reinforcing with 2 other armies. Alright, yeah, that seems to make him not want to do that. I don't want to take this fight because we're going to be in the mountains. So we're just going to do some StarCraft shit here. Oh, an honorable... Of course! Few are the countries in the world who do not claim to value honor and justice, but even fewer are the countries who actually live up to these ideals. However, the lack of large-scale and everyday corruption in Byzantium has made it one of the rare places where principles matter over personal gain. Sounds, of course, very Roman, as we might expect. Alright, we've won the siege, and the Persians have stopped being little shits, basically. Doing some, like, Hearts of Iron micro here. Maybe not, like, quite Hearts of Iron 3, but pretty close. No, I'm kidding. Hearts of Iron 3. Whew! The horror. Let's see. I don't think either of our generals has any siege. Oh! I stand corrected. Diogenes here has, not 1, but 2. Count them, 2 siege pips. The absolute madman. He's a master. He just knows how to blow up walls. I mean, admittedly, I don't quite know that myself. How does one blow up walls? Beats me. Alright, we're going to pick up the next... actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. Resist. You know, part of taking religious ideas is following the Christian stipulation of resisting temptation. And in this case, it's resisting the temptation of, oh! Running away! Alright, looks like we are going to have a massive fight here. I'm going to send in some backup troops just in case. Looks like the Georgians have won a siege on our clay. This is rather unfortunate, as you might imagine. We're currently taking a -2 in the mountains, because, you know, mountains. But our general is making up for that fact. Now, if we could just roll well, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, our general, Georgios Melisinos, has gained the Cannoneer trait. Artillery combat plus 10%. That is, if I may say, fucking awesome. Those of you who think that I'm like a clean channel, you can tell your kids that. Wait, is there really an army left there? Well, that's fascinating. Oh, there was like a 20 stack. Pfft. Please. Alright, guys, let's take 10 billion attrition. Alright. Oh, I really want that idea. We are making 15 admin points a month, but still, we're going to take a lot of land in this war, thanks to the Casus Belli that we're using, so... And we still have, like, 60,000 manpower, so... I'm not really worried, like, at all, if I'm being 100% honest. This war is just going so well. We will, of course, be transferring a lot of provinces to Shirvan, just because Shirvan has the same culture group and religion, so it'd be less strain on our country. You know, vassal feeding, like I said in the last episode, is what the cool kids do. Oh dear, good lord! Looks like they're going to attack our allies in the mountains here. Let's try to get in to reinforce. Oh, that cheeky AI. He's just gonna go around. Did I move that army? Oh my god, I moved that army. Why did I think I could do this? Who gave me command of the army? I mean, honestly, who thought this was a good idea? I think we have to reinforce this army. or we're going to lose. This army's not going to arrive till first the 5th of July, and then even later. 17th of July. Do we have forced marches yet? Oh, we do. Okay. So we're going to get there in like 9 days? Oh, we won anyway. Alright. No, no! Legion 1. Don't worry about it. Shirvan thought he could get an easy stack wipe, and instead he just found disappointment. As our troops continue to die. Thanks, Shirvan, for picking up fights that we didn't need. I appreciate it. Truly. Alright guys, that 50% war score. Maybe we should be a little less enthusiastic about this war. Nah. Let's see. Civil service. Is that from a... Where are we getting this tech cost reduction modifier? I don't see it in our government tab. Like, I think... Hold on. Triggered modifiers. No? Oh, apparently the Pentarchy is a triggered modifier. Some people were saying it was a mission, others were like it's a decision, and apparently it's a triggered modifier. Cool. Anyway, let's see. So, for some reason we're still getting the minus 10%, oh, that's from... No, I thought it was from our advisor. It's from our, ideas. It's from our idea group that we're getting that really cheap idea, or, tech cost. Well, that's nice. Tech cost reduction. It's cool, I guess. Apparently, Tavir is building a spy network on us. Oh, he's a vassal of Russia, currently being annexed by said Russia. Alright, looks like Serbia is trying to counter the sieges that Georgia is doing. Now, if we play well here, we could get Georgia into a separate peace. I am a little bit worried, I must admit, about like leaving the army, so to speak. But I guess we'll see what happens. So to speak, we're literally leaving the army. Oh god. You know, I'm just gonna let them stack wipe Shirvan here. Because I don't want to take another fight in the mountains. I'm sick of taking fights in the mountains. It's not fun. Nobody's having fun here. Well, the Persians are having fun, but now they're taking a -2. See? It works against you. Oh, looks like Persia's offered a peace deal, even though their enthusiasm is high. Well, it probably wasn't high before the battle started, but now that we've won another battle, I imagine it's going to drop even lower. Let's see, so they're going to go there. Let's just keep the party rolling here. Oh, it looks like there were pretender rebels in Georgia. Okay. Can we go fight this Georgian army? They have a 1-0 general, so I think we should just go ahead and do that. I can't imagine he's going to put up much of a fight. Hungary wants a royal marriage. Sure. Why not? Alright, I want to go see... I want to see our, 1-6, or, yeah, our 1-6 here go smash in the, Georgian army. Just completely obliterate them. Get those troops into position. Alright, let's break the siege at Yedishkul. Our brave men of the Empire, it is time. For the honor and for the glory. Alright, let's see these ridiculous shock phase rolls. Oh, one more day. Alright, we roll the 1, but because we have a 6 shock, it's just like the same. Seems legit. Spain's building a spy network, unsurprisingly. And then we both roll a 9 in the shock phase. Come on, game. Well, you're playing as Byzantium and doing well, so... gonna have to make your rolls not that good. Everyone loves an underdog story, right? Right? Right, Georgia. Alright, we've completely stack wiped Georgia. Now, if Serbia here can just win a siege against the Georgians, we'll be in a good spot to just sign a separate peace and get a ton of land that way. Are we taking attrition in this? We are taking attrition in this province. It's 0.6, but still, it's disconcerting. Persia really wants peace. I understand where you're coming from, Persia. But on the other hand, no. We can stand to lose 10 prestige in this case because we've got literally 100, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And we just gained 20 prestige again from the Honorable People event. They really ought to make these pulse events for corruption more varied. Persia's gonna start exploding soon. Just all over the place. Just Persian Gib. Let's see, does Shirvan has no claims on any of this Georgian land whatsoever. We don't have much of it, like, directly occupied either. Huh. Let's see. The Mamluks, Iraq, and Georgia would join against us in a coalition if we took this. Pfft, like I care. How about this? Ooh, Persia is like, wait a second. You're taking land from my ally. That makes you the bad guy or something. Here, let's get this province here of Tarek. Let's transfer that to Shirvan. Shirvan! Take the land! We're gonna border gore this up. I would really like to take another province, but I'm also feeling kind of lazy about this and don't want to, like, siege more provinces. But let's see what happens. See, now they've won one of their siege. Now they've won one of their lands back. The mighty Hormuzian army, winning sieges all over the place like a crazed person. All right. Georgia will now accept, which means that 2 other provinces are cut off from the rest of them. And can we take your money too? Oh, you have 177 ducats. You don't want to give me your ducats, but Georgia. Well, fine, we'll take it. Now, some people are going to groan because this has extra coring costs, but bear in mind, we have core cost reduction, which is why we take admin ideas in the first place. Alright. So Shirvan has claims on, like, a ton of this land, so we're going to transfer some of these provinces to them. Like, just the coast of the Caspian Sea is going to be, like, all Shirvan land. Do we care about aggressive expansion? I mean... I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, we need to get 8% more war score somehow. I guess we can go... well, first of all, we might win this siege here in Yazd. It's not often that I pronounce things like that, but... let's see. Let's lose stability instead of getting military tech cost. I don't like military tech cost. We've gained Holy War against our vassal. Nice. Alright, we just killed a Persian rebellion. Sure. We're having the glorious siege issue, where we just cannot take anything. Can we please win the siege? No? Okay. That's fine. I didn't want this to end soon anyway. It's not like we're cut off from supply or anything, I mean... Oh my god, we won. Alright. There we go. 98 peace deal, 99. Can we do 100? Yeah, we can. Alright. So, we're taking quite a bit of land in this war, but it's fine because it's, you know, a religious war, and so I'm sure, you know, religious wars never made anyone angry or anything. Alright, let's go ahead and send the peace deal. Ah, the Byzantine crusade against Persia. We lost more men, but that's also because we were doing sieges. In combat, they lost much more than we did. So, maybe not much more, but definitely, like 14,000 more men than we did. Most of our losses were to attrition, of course. And a lot of our losses weren't even ours. Like, Serbia lost a ton of troops as well. So... Oh no, that's just literally just the two. Okay, never mind. I'm reading the stats wrong. Aggressive what now? Does it matter? Is anyone going to do anything? I don't think so. So are the peasants gonna leave, or are they just gonna kind of awkwardly try to siege down our fort here? Nope, they're gonna go back into Persian lands. Good, good. Well, I think our first crusade went quite successfully. We've begun to continue Alexander's legacy, as it were. Some people will be doubtless excited about this, I'm sure. But for the time being, this is going to be the end of this episode. We did run a little long, but you know what? I think it was worth it. And I'm sure you would agree. But anyway, I will have to see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me.